let's bring on a guest we're very excited about, the new UK basketball assistant coach, Chin Coleman. Can I call you Chin? Is that what friends do? I feel like you're our friend now, so can we call you Chin?
I feel like it's all good, man. Chin is good. Again, it's been a hangover that I couldn't get rid of, and I'm just going to continue to roll with it. It's obviously it's not my alter ego, I guess, but it's become my full-time name. No one knows me by my biblical or biological name anymore. Everybody knows me by Chin, so we got to roll with that.
Well, it's exciting having you in Lexington, and I watched your press conference, and you said a lot of stuff that got fans pumped up. But let's start with this. When you were approached about this position, what was it that ultimately made you decide to come here? I know you said you had other options, so what made you ultimately decide to be in Lexington?
I mean, let's be clear. Kentucky basketball is a blue chip brand, right? You know, you got the Yankees, you got the Dallas Cowboys, you got the Los Angeles Lakers, you got FC Barcelona, and then you got, Kentucky basketball, and it's all in the same conversation. I think that when Kentucky basketball calls, it's like that's a place where players and coaches dream of having an opportunity to be a part of. And so for me, being given the opportunity to be a part of a blue chip brand like Kentucky basketball, it was a no-brainer. I thought hard and long about it, but I think that at the end, with all of the options that I had and great opportunities, just blessed to be in the position that I was in to have those opportunities. But, I mean, it's Big Blue Nation. It's Kentucky basketball. It's a blue chip brand, and I wanted to be a part of that, and I think I made the best decision, and I'm still on a natural high right now.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So what was your relationship going into it with Calipari? I mean, did you all, I'm sure you knew each other, but were you close with him? Is this kind of a newer relationship? What was that background?
We've known of each other. We knew each other. Obviously, for me, it was more from a admiration standpoint, and obviously I'm a student of the game and witnessing greatness, right, and witnessing all of the great things that he's done for our basketball game. And I admired from afar, and I studied from afar, and I even went and studied up close and personal for a week. I spent some time in Memphis when he was there, and they were gracious enough to let me in practice for a week. And I still have all the tapes and all the footage of stuff that I've learned and all the notes and stuff that I've learned even from then. I'm one of those guys that kind of hoarder those things and put them in my own book and use my own unique techniques with that stuff. And but we've known each other, through passion, and we've kind of got some mutual friends that we're close to, and so there's a relationship there that we're kind of family through. I'm probably like a third or fourth cousin.
Yeah, I understand.
And so it kind of connected the dots in that way. But then I think ultimately, when his two assistants took other jobs, he was looking for a unique set of skill set. And I think that I kind of fit the profile of that. And it just so happened that I fit that profile, and I was alongside another person who what he needed. And then it kind of all came together in that way.
So what is the unique profile you bring? I always think, nobody can describe a person better than they can themselves. So what was your unique profile, and what should Kentucky fans know they're getting?
They're getting an everyday guy. They're getting a guy who's going to work extremely hard and be passionate and energetic every single day, every possession, every minute. They're getting an everyday guy. And I think that from an energy standpoint, from a relationship standpoint, personal relationship standpoint, being able to bridge gaps and bridge relationships, being able to have some skin in the locker room, have a lot of relationship with guys in the locker room, being able to be a high skill development guy. I spell love, Time, and I'm going to spend a lot of love with our guys, which is a lot of time in terms of the development piece. I think, again, I said this before, I'm like a Swiss Army knife. I have the ability to do a lot of different things, and I could be utilized in a lot of different ways. And whatever talent that I have that Coach Calipari wants to tap in the most and get the most out of that, I'm going to be capable of shining and starring in that role. And obviously, I'm good on the defensive side of the ball. I'm good on the offensive side of the ball. I'm just a well-rounded coach, and
I like it.
I pride myself on being that, and I work extremely hard defending that. So, and that's what I'm going to do here at the University of Kentucky.
You obviously were part of bringing in one of the most talented teams Illinois has had in a long, long time this year. You, I think, are known kind of for your recruiting. Is that going to be one of your big roles here? Did Calipari tell you? Are you going to be kind of out stomping on the trail?
Absolutely. I think as an assistant coach, that's part of the job, right? That's part of your role. And I just so happen to be very good at that as well. I've kind of gotten known for that, but that's not the end-all and be-all when it comes to me. Obviously, that's one of my roles, and I excel at the recruiting part of it. But, again, I'm a basketball coach. I have a unique basketball mind, and I think that a lot of people understand that and know that as well. And but in terms of recruiting, absolutely, that's part of the job, and that's part of the job that I am very good at, and I can connect dots all across the country, and I have relationships all across the country, and we're going to utilize those relationships here at Kentucky, of course. And recruiting here is huge. It's the bloodline of every program, and you've got to be really good at that. You've got to be really good at relationships and having relationships and being able to locate who the champions are in some of these kids' recruiting stuff. So I'm able to do that as well, but at the end of the day, that's not it. That's not all. But I'm going to hit the recruiting trails hard. Of course I am, and I'm going to do a great job there. But I'm going to bring about a well-rounded, holistic coach, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Well, I saw the video of you kind of seeing the UK facilities for the first time. So kind of a two-part question. First of all, what was your initial impression as you're looking around? And second, I heard the video where you said we were going to win many, many, many championships. I love that confidence. What makes you so confident about it?
Well, for the first question, when you enter the buildings, it's you obviously you can see the history. You can see why the legacy is legendary. You can see all of the trophies all over the place, all of the championships all over the place. You can see the different teams. You can see all of the unique players that have long gone playing the NBA from, I don't know, it goes back so far. So you're enamored by the how great this place has been and for how long this place has been great. And so I was just overwhelmed by all of that and just kind of trying to take all of that in, that I'm actually walking in the hallways of greatness and walking in and being a part of it. And so that was unique for me. And it took me back a little bit, and I kind of, just was thinking about all of those things and trying to take it all in. And and what was the second question again?
Well, you said we were going to win many, many, many championships.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't think I was stretching. I wasn't fishing. You know what I mean? I think that this is Kentucky basketball, and this is what they've done, and this is what this is about, and this is what everybody's expecting of Kentucky basketball is hanging banners and championships and having deep runs into the NCAA tournament and having a chance to win a national championship. And I think that when you're at the University of Kentucky, you got to dream big, and that has to be the goal. And that is the goal. I'm sure that comes from Coach Calipari, and we're going to go out and fight for the chances to do all of that. And so I think that I hit the target. I hit the target mark.
I like
that's
it.
What we're going to do.
All right, so let me ask you, I know you can't talk specifics, but in terms of the roster, I'm sure you're getting to know guys, but I do think people do wonder, do you expect Kentucky to add 1, 2, couple more guys over the course before the season?
Most definitely. I think that there's some blanks that we got to fill in, and we're working really hard on filling in those blanks, and hopefully we're close to doing that. But we have to, again, build a team that's prepared and to win, and however long that takes before it starts, we're gonna beat all of the bushes. We're gonna do all of that, and we are, I think, gonna add a couple pieces. I think Coach Calipari has kind of expressed that, and so our job is to try to find those pieces that fit. And again, I talked about before the character piece. It's gotta be the right person. It's got to be the right kid here. This is a place that's not for everybody. And so we got to do a good job of finding the pieces that fit the University of Kentucky and fit Coach Calipari. We're again shopping for Coach Calipari's groceries, so we got to get the right foods, whether it's organic, whether it's vegan, whether it's whatever it is, we got to get the right fruits and vegetables for Coach Calipari. And
I've seen Calipari eat. I don't think he does a whole lot of vegan, but nevertheless, I could see why you need it in the roster. My co-host, Ryan Lemon, we always give him one question to put you on the hot seat. Ryan, what do you got?
Coach, this is my question for you, Coach. After Kenny Payne left, there was not that guy on the staff that the players could kind of go to in the locker room. Like if things were going bad, they kind of always went to Kenny. If Cal got onto him, kind of good cop, bad cop, they'd go to Kenny. Are you that guy in the locker room, or is Orlando that guy? Either one of you guys can fill that role that I think was missing on the team last year?
I think both of us is that guy, and we both have done it at a high level. I mean, we put our egos and our prides to the side. Me and Orlando, we're just, again, guys, it's unique in our ability to work with each other. Our chemistry is it's very cohesive. We kind of know how to play off of each other, and we know how to go behind each other and check the collateral damage. And we have a unique relationship, and I think that the both of us are really good at playing that role. And so they're going to get more than just one. As in Kenny Payne, I think they're going to get all of us, and Jay and Bruce and myself, and obviously Coach Orlando. We're all going to play that role. We're making sure that the relationships and the information in the locker room and the mood of the locker room is transparent, because I'm a true believer that you can't win basketball games if you don't have the locker room one. So we're going to win our locker room first. That's a fact.
Last question. Outside of basketball, tell the state of Kentucky, what's Chin Coleman like? What do you like to do in your spare time? What are your interests?
I'm a big movie buff. I like movies, man, all kinds of movies.
What's your favorite? Well, okay, give me a couple of your favorite movies. You can always tell a person by their movies.
Yeah, I got so many, man. I'm just telling you, man. It's heavy. When I want to watch a movie on any of the streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, or whatever, Amazon, it takes me at least 30, 40 minutes just to find one movie, because I've literally saw everything. And
wow.
Yeah, I got so many good ones, man. Obviously, some of the greats is a Gladiator. I'm a Shawshank Redemption. I'm a big Denzel Washington guy. I'm a big Matt Damon guy. So all of the Bourne type stuff. I'm well rounded. I can go all over the place. But
anybody who likes Shawshank Redemption is a good person. So that's what I'm excited about. Well, listen, Chin, thank you very much for your time. We're excited to have you here. I'm sure we'll be talking with you more as the year goes on, and good luck.
Matt, Ryan, thank you guys. Pleasure for having me. Thank you.